The Regenerative Bhutan Forum was held at Dungkar Dzong from the 18th to the 20th of August 2025 under the theme Pathway to Regenerative Tourism. Organized by Sustainable Tourism, Association of Bhutan Tour Operator and the Department of Tourism. The forum brought together leaders, expertise and communities to share the ideas making tourism more sustainable and impactful.
The tourism had to make the experiences transformation people who come here. So this was the vision, was very clear, and that was why it was initially started by the government. You had your own hotel, you had your own guide, making sure that the impacts are reduced, but more importantly, it regenerates Bhutan, it generates income for Bhutan. Through this income, we use it for development. And we also understand that back then in 1974, some of the experts suggested that we should open it to mass tourism, but His Majesty the King had vision for Bhutan. And that, it took us a long time, I think, to understand that it was very regenerative.
The 3-day forum features keynote addresses, experts panel discussions, interactive workshops and field visits. Stakeholders explore how tourism can go beyond economic benefits to also protect the environment, preserve culture and empower communities guided by Bhutan's unique philosophy of gross national happiness.
Regenerative tourism, or mostly regenerative thinking, is going back to your intuition, and you already have this in your culture. Because of Buddhism, religion, you already have these values. So I think it's perhaps for you a nice way to see that actually you can really use those values and that culture, that is not wrong, that you don't have to look outside, that you're actually an example for the rest of the world.
Key focus area included reducing tourism carbon footprint, introducing green certification standard for hotel and tour operators, strengthening supply chain by connecting local farmers and artisans with tourism sector, and creating branding strategies to position Bhutan as a global leader in low-impact, meaningful travel.
There were hotels which were practicing green initiatives, responsible initiatives, sustainable initiatives. However, there were no evidence to prove that they are actually practicing it. So that was the main challenge. The other thing was record keeping. There is no system, be it from the government or on your personal initiative, to record, for example, usage of water beyond the municipal area. So those were the main challenges of determining whether they fulfill to be a green hotel standard.
Participants also visited local tourism initiatives that showcase regenerative practices and strong community involvement, giving them first-hand experience of how this concept can work in reality. What assessments were carried out to get that green hotel certificate for 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐿𝐭𝐲 hotel?
Okay, they have a comprehensive list of items that you need to adhere to. So once you go through all that criteria and you meet the criteria, then you get the green certification. And this is done by the Department of Tourism, lots of stakeholders in the industry, including 𝐅𝐨𝐫 and 𝐷𝐞𝐧𝐿. So they all combine and they come and they do an on-site assessment as well. So you can't just talk your way into this. This is something that is real and something that is tangible.
The Regenerative Bhutan Forum marks an important journey to tourism for the future. With its strong emphasis on collaboration, sustainability and community well-being, the forum highlighted Bhutan's continuing role as a pioneer in responsible tourism. On the concluding day, participants were divided into 3 groups for the field trip. One visiting the Happiness Farm, another hiking to Paro Taksang, and the last group exploring 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐿𝐭𝐲 𝐂𝐿𝐭𝐲 Hotel and Dungkar Dzong. This is 𝐂𝐨𝐬𝐦𝐦𝐮 reporting from Bhutan Today News with cameraman Iruk Duji from Paro.